If you found yourself starting to naturally breathe along with me, just take a second to encourage yourself and remind yourself of the way that your body and your being will naturally breathe along with the cosmos, will naturally respond to the impetus, to the insight, to the push and the pull and the call and the prick and the poke that you're experiencing at any given time. And the reminder that even though it may seem like things are challenging or things are falling apart or it can be easy to fixate on the problems, that there's no mistake. You're not lost. You're not somewhere that can't possibly be recovered or come back to where you want to be or where you feel guided to be. You're right where you're meant to be in this moment, in this day, in this season, in this experience. You're right where you need to be. Because the lessons, the challenges, they've created some character. They've created some wisdom that you needed in order to carry with you on the next leg of your adventure. So don't be mad. Don't be frustrated. Continue to breathe. And if you start to feel a little emotional and if you want to cry, let the tears flow. Let the feelings flow, because there's no mistake. You didn't mess up. Yes, it's been hard. Yes, the lessons have been brutal. Yes, it's been challenging and seemingly unending. But it's okay. It's all part of the divine plan, even when it seems like it's wrong AF. Now, from where you're sitting or laying or resting right now, I want you to imagine the face, the body, the image of your 11-year-old self before you. And look at them directly in the eyes. Take in the scenery, the clothing, the scents, the sights, the smells, all of the sensory information about this experience, and just notice, where is your 11-year-old self at? What are you hearing? What are you sensing? What's that background noise that you can turn the dial up on a little bit? Turn that volume up on that background noise and just tune in a bit to what's going on there. Breathe into this moment and be with your 11-year-old self and just witness what they're going through. That 11-year-old wants to be seen and heard, wants attention and power, and you have the opportunity to give that to them right now. What's going on? What do you notice? How do you, in your now body, in your now mind, in your now state, how do you think about that situation? Allow the compassion, the empathy, the heartbreak, the frustration, the indignance, whatever it is that you feel watching what your 11-year-old self is going through, allow yourself to feel that in this moment. Maybe there's a dog barking in your vision of your 11-year-old self. Whatever it is, just be with those emotions for a second as you fully lock eyes with and you fully are present with your 11-year-old self. Feel the feelings. Don't advise, don't encourage, don't comfort yet. Just feel. Just be. Imagine extending your arms out and giving a great big hug to that 11-year-old self. Imagine whispering in their ear, I'm here. I'm I'm with you. You're gonna be okay. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Whoever it is that's experiencing resistance to saying, I'm so sorry, look up the compassion keys and the power of those words. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Those words alone are healing to ears that need to hear them. Give that 11-year-old self an even tighter squeeze. Love on them even more in this moment. Notice you're not telling them how to think, how to fix, how to solve, what's wrong, anything. You're just witnessing. You're just being with them in that moment. You're giving yourself over to the vulnerability of feeling how you really feel as the observer watching whatever it is go down. And as you give one more gigantic squeeze, pull back, hands on their shoulder, look them dead in the eyes, and say to your 11-year-old self, there's nothing that you can possibly ever do that would take you out of my love for you and my desire to make you proud. There's nothing you can ever do to remove yourself from my love and my desire to make you proud. You are enough. You have what it takes. I'm with you every step of the way. I got you. One more big squeeze and take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, just push that image further away, sending it out into the ether to be transmuted, to be changed, to be shifted, to be transformed into a more secure, stable, confident, faithful, abundant now moment. Just breathe in and exhale. Imagine your breath just pushing that moment further away. One last breath. Instead of that image now, there's a pool of water before you. Imagine yourself grabbing your hands, cupping some water, and just pouring it over you and refreshing yourself. Imagine the nourishment of that water just coming over your head, shoulders, your body. Maybe you shiver in the coolness of the water's temperature, the sharpness of the feel of the water, but either way, allow that water to wash away the old memory and allow it to usher in the storage of the new conversation, the new framework that you have for your 11-year-old self, that your now self has been with them all along, has been holding their hand, hugging them tight, and walking with them in every challenge they've experienced from then until now. Smile to yourself as you think about moments and as you allow memories to pop up where there was a presence with you that you couldn't have explained in the past, but you now know was your future self, your now self. holding you and guiding you and being with you. And allow the realization that that still is happening, that your future self is still with you. Your highest self is still guiding you, holding you, loving you in this now moment, and pulling you forward in the direction that you're guided to go. In the trust and the faith that there are no mistakes, that you're exactly where you're meant to be, and that life will continue to open up for you in the ways that it's designed to. Imagine you put on some purple sunglasses of your galactic destiny. And as you leave this meditation, as you leave this moment, carry that with you. What does it look like to see today through the lens of your galactic destiny? To give your attention to the positive aspects, to slay the dragon of those old limiting beliefs. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Have an amazing day.